guys? Auto Fanatic. So this video is just going to be a pre-sale video of the 2014 Shelby GT500 in rare deep impact blue. The car currently has 7,100 miles and it is in phenomenal collector quality condition. So I did a bunch of videos on this car a couple of years ago when we got it, and a lot of people were interested in buying it, but we weren't selling it. And then I did throw it up on Hemmings, and I threw it up on eBay and just dealt with a lot of tire kickers. And we kind of know the value of this car and the condition of this car. And I mentioned it in the past, and I'll emphasize it now. This car was never driven in the rain, never driven in the salt or the snow belt. And this is collector quality, 100% original paint. The car is in impeccable condition all the way around. So I'm just going to do a little walk around video for anybody on YouTube that sees this video and you're interested. Go over to the Auto Fanatic website and send your inquiry through the contact form. You can also contact me through Instagram if you're serious. And like I said, we know what this car is worth. We know the value of this car. So just to let you guys know, the 2014 is the last solid rear axle GT500 with a gigantic motor and a proper manual transmission. This is a totally different car than the S550 GT500, completely different. So on this one here, Ford pretty much went out with a good bang, and they did a lot of chassis refinements. They did refinements to the new motor. This is the 5.8 motor, so it's much different than the 2010, 2012 cars. And they did a lot of chassis tuning. And this car, and I've owned a bunch of GT350s, like you guys know on the channel, this car is more comfortable to drive than a GT350, whether it's daily, whether it's over bumps. There's no squeaks, there's no rattles. It's just a really, really awesome car. And it gives you a true muscle car, vintage muscle car feel, because the clutch is heavy, it's got a lot of power, it's got a solid rear axle, and it's just a hell of a lot of fun. And these cars now are starting to come into their own, and values are now climbing. You go online, you can check all the other listings of what's out there. None of them have this mileage, or none of them have these options or this color. Now, just to let you guys know what's going to come with this car during the sale, we got brand new in the box a front wheel and a rear wheel. These are not remanufactured. These are new old stock from Ford. We bought those years ago, and that's going to come with the car. Those were over $2,500 for the wheels. Also, the car is going to come with a blue Shelby Cobra car cover. I'll show you guys some photos here. It's also going to come with a gray car cover. It's also going to come with all the paperwork, the owner's manual, the documents, the brochure. Also, the car is registered with Shelby, so you're going to get the Shelby placard with the VIN number that goes underneath the radio. It was not installed, so it's going to come with the car. The next owner could buy it. They can install it if they like, or they could just keep it for the future keepings. So everything comes with the car, including the original window sticker that highlights the options and what this car is. So, like I said, you guys can see the condition of the paint. This car, I never paint corrected it. Just haven't had time. This is just using 007 and our car care products. You can kind of see the interior. The door panel's not beat up. Usually this gets all beat up over here. If you have like watches and a bracelet, you'll start chewing this up. The seats are in incredible condition. You can see there's no chewed up bolster wear. The white leather is pretty much perfect. I mean, this car is the one you want, guys. And if I'm representing a car, it's going to be at the very highest level you're ever going to find. And I'm not going to waste anybody's time with that. And you guys know that I don't mess around when it comes to quality of cars and the way these cars are kept. So you can kind of see it. It's absolutely perfect. Proper transmission. This car's got a huge set of balls. So you know what? Let's take you guys for a little drive. We haven't done a little POV drive on the GT500 in a couple of years. Let's go strap the camera in. We'll go for a little bit of a drive. And for anybody that is interested, I mean, look at the way this paint shines. My God. I actually prefer this color over the Kona blue that I had on my 350R. I just love deep impact blue. It's one of my favorite colors that Ford ever came out with. But let's go for a little bit of a drive. And if you guys watch this video anywhere on the web and you're interested in adding this car to your stable, let's say you had a new GT500 and you realized that car wasn't for you, or you've been into vintage Mustangs and muscle cars and you kind of want something that's going to be a little easier to own with less upkeep and all the the wear and tear that the old cars require, then this is probably going to be a really, really great choice for you. So let's strap the camera in. We'll go for a drive in the GT500 right now. right, guys, we are in the S197 2014 GT500 track pack, and I gotta tell you, man, this thing is just such an awesome car. This really is like a modern, like a pro touring build. Like if you took a 66 or 65 Mustang and you put 300 grand into it to make it like a better car, that's what this thing feels like. It feels like a really high-end pro touring car, except you got airbags, you got seatbelts that work, you got door glass that seals up, it doesn't leak. This isn't the MT82 gearbox, this is the proper Tremec. And the handling, believe it or not, for the solid rear axle, the car actually handles good. It's not a 350 or a 350R, it doesn't have the IRS. Those cars are much wider, and there's a lot more stuff that's been done to those cars for the handling refinement, but this car is more comfortable over the bumps, easier to get in and out of because of the Recaro seats on this model. They don't have the deep side bolsters that the 350s have, and even on the newer GT500. So it's just a more practical car to get in it, drive it. You want to go to Cars and Coffee, you want to go, to a car cruise at night. This is a cool car. And Ford is no longer going to make these. So we already see what happened with Chevrolet. They killed off the Camaro. The ZL11LE is going to be for sale next. Just too many cars, not enough time, and to have the car sitting in the garage, it just doesn't make sense anymore. This thing is such an awesome car. Now, you don't change the drive modes or anything. This doesn't have any drive modes. This has modes for the Bilstein shocks. You got sport and you got normal. You got launch control, and then you've got the steering. Sport, normal, and comfort. I think there's 3 modes of the steering. So it's pretty basic. So the cool thing about not having drive modes, it's like you have all the power and you have the rawness all the time. You don't have to dial it back. So you have to drive the car with caution. You have to respect it. It is a solid rear axle car, probably one of the best engineered ones ever created in our modern times, but if you don't know what you're doing, the car will send you into a tree. But look, we're cruising at 4,000 RPM, about 60. Just endless torque no matter what gear you're in. And it just feels great. The brakes are good. Now, the only thing, like when you get into one of these cars versus like a newer one, like a Black Horse or anything, you're not going to get the tech. So all of this is very outdated in that regards. And another thing, just to let you guys know, these cars never came with backup cameras. So if you're used to having a backup camera as part of your life of owning a car, this one doesn't have it. But through the aftermarket, you could do like a backup camera in the rearview mirror. You could do a bunch of options if that is a must-have, in the cars that you own. But this thing is awesome. So I've been posting this stuff on Instagram. I showed the car to a couple of people, and everybody wants it, but you have to have the money. Now, as I'm taking this drive right now, I have a guy driving 1 hour. He's another guy that contacted me off Instagram to come see the car, and he says he's coming with cash. I don't really know. So if this video does get posted, that means that the guy didn't buy the car. If I don't post the video up, obviously, then the car's sold privately, which is kind of cool. So we were thinking about, I threw it on Hemmings, because I think Hemmings is a great website platform for, serious collectors to buy cars. And then I threw it up on eBay, and we just didn't find the right buyer. It was just a lot of tire kicking. And I contacted Bring a Trailer, and Bring a Trailer might be a good online platform to sell the car, but as you guys know, if the right buyers are not online at that time, the car may not meet reserve and the car may not sell, and then it's just a big waste of like 7 or 10 days depending on the auction duration. So I'm kind of like, I think I'd rather have this car go to a private guy, find a guy privately, someone that's gonna take care of the car, someone that's gonna collect the car. I don't want to sell it to like a guy that's gonna flip it, like a dealer. I don't want to do that. This is a really, really cool car. And I think it's just time that, someone else gets to enjoy it and put some miles on it and take it to shows because, you have a different lifestyle. So I just did the AMSOIL 5W50 oil change on it this morning. Last year, I did the brake fluid flush. I also changed the plugs and the coil packs. I also changed the 4Performance air filter for the engine. I believe I did the cabin filter, did a bunch of other things. But like I said, the car has only been driven. This is embarrassing to say it, but I think in 4 years, I think the car's only been driven 700 miles. So it really hasn't been used. And that's the reason why it's for sale. This car has to be opened up and exercised. These cars, or any car, they don't like to sit. You really want to get out there and enjoy it and rack some miles on it and network and mingle with other people that are into these cars and join the Shelby Club and, you know, enjoy the car. But I think it's time for someone else to take over the reins of this car. And like I said, I think it's a cool car. I love it. And I actually, believe it or not, I sold my 350R because I have a lot of chronic lower back injuries, and I've been messed up for the last couple of months really bad. That's why I haven't been making a lot of videos. And this car causes zero issue for me to get in and out of it, to drive, and to enjoy. Whereas the 350R used to beat me up so bad that I just couldn't justify owning that car anymore. Whew. This car is awesome. It's got a heavy clutch. Even though it's hydraulic, this has a heavy clutch. This reminds me of my old 68 GT500. You know, they had a mechanical spring-loaded clutch with a fork that pushed on the throw-up bearing and the pressure plate. This is what it feels like. So it feels very, very different than the S550 Mustang. Very, very different. But that's kind of, I think, the charm of this car is how good it is. It really is. Suspension tuning, like SVT did such a good job with Bilstein on the spring rates and the shocks on this car. They are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Never once does it make you feel like you're bouncing out of your seat or the car is going to rattle itself apart. And you guys can hear it in the video. There's no squeaks. There's no rattles. This car is 11 years old. I have a bag of stuff on the passenger seat. That's probably what you heard right there as I went through the turn. But overall, this thing is an absolute pleasure. Stay tuned to the channel for more content as summer winds down. And then the next car that's going to be up on the chopping block is the 2023 Camaro ZL1 1LE. I showed that on a channel a number of months ago. We'll pull that out of storage soon. We'll do some videos, and hopefully we can find that car a new home as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, guys. All right, the new owner of the 2014 GT500. So Perry, what do you think is the condition of the car as described? Better than you expected?
Car is perfect.
Perfect, okay. That's the only Auto Fanatic way, man. We're not doing anything.
Absolutely spotless.
Spotless. One of the best cars in the country in this condition. So we're loading it up and he's getting it delivered today. And he's gonna have plenty of smiles and miles.
Yes, sir.
See you guys later. Enjoy it, buddy.